Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be making strawberry, watermelon, purple sea moss smoothie. The word that comes to mind in describing this drink is replenishing. Every time I have it, especially like after a workout, that's the feeling that I would describe it. It's very replenishing. If you're exhausted, if you're just dead tired, if you have this, it replenishes you, clears your mind, boosts your mental and physical energy, um, makes you feel ready to go. Make sure you don't cut your fruit the way that I'm cutting it. I could have cut myself. I was just trying to cut it, trying to show it for the video, but it's not smart at all to cut like that. In any case, you add your strawberry, you add your seeded watermelon, always seeded fruit, and your purple sea moss, and there you go. Include as much of the white part as possible. Notice how vibrant looking the fruit is, and that's a key characteristic that you always want to look for when you're picking your fruit or your food in general. How vibrant is it? Pick out to purchase only foods that appear to be radiant, alive, brilliant. Picking your food should be a very deliberate process. A lot of deliberation, a lot of consideration. Investigating what's the best thing that I can get. There goes the purple sea moss. Meat Earth sea moss is extremely high quality. One of the ways you can tell is how dense the sea moss gel is. The more dense the sea moss gel, the more sea moss is in each jar versus how much water. The more dense it is, the more potent and effective it is. So the quality of the food is most important. How what you eat determines how you feel, and how you feel determines how you perform. And how you perform in life determines most of your life. So there's a direct chain that goes from what you eat and your life and the quality of life that you have internally and externally. So picking the best things in your environment is the most important thing, or at least at the very top of the list of things that you have to do to have a high quality of life. So two things. First, if when you're making these smoothies, you always want to use water that has been chilled. We recommend Mountain Valley glass bottled spring water or Saratoga glass bottled spring water. Those two brands have from all of the different brands that we've tried, and there's been very, very many of bottled water. Those two have been the at the top of the list. But always chilled. When you're making blended smoothies or green waters, make sure that the water is chilled. This helps preserve the freshness, the live cellular activity of the plants that we're eating. We're eating them because they look so shiny, so brilliant, so healthy, and we want to preserve that. And when you're blending something, you're generating a lot of centrifugal force. So we want to basically tear the fiber holding it together, and preserve the live cellular chemistry. We want to consume that. That's the elixir we're really after, because that's really the reason why the fruit or the vegetable looks so healthy, so plump, so alive. So yeah, using chilled water helps you achieve that, preserving the freshness of it. And that's basically it. The result is, as you can see, a very beautiful. It's making me hungry. I actually want some now. But it's replenishing. The word that comes to mind to describe the feeling that it gives when you have it is replenishing. It is very replenishing. And remember, you're having anything that you add sea moss to, you're dramatically increasing both the micronutrient content and the soluble fiber content. And people don't often appreciate, I think, in my opinion, in my many conversations with people that consume sea moss, one thing that we can easily forget about or take for granted because it's so abundant in sea moss is that soluble fiber. And how it cleans your GI tract, how it nourishes and supports your GI tract. So adding anything you add sea moss to, it almost like it makes it much more digestible, right? Your GI tract is supported as it's processing what you're giving it. So, smoothies that have sea moss in it definitely go down a lot better. It's something that's not often discussed, how much your GI tract benefits and really loves sea moss. I personally have more sea moss than anyone I know, and that's one of the reasons why it is so soothing for the gut. Anything you're having that has sea moss in it goes down like your gut is happy. And of course, sea moss not only cleans your GI tract, it supports and nourishes it, and perhaps most importantly, it balances the gut microbiome. Scientific studies have demonstrated that just that taking sea moss after 48 hours of taking sea moss on a daily basis, just 2 days, you increase your beneficial bacteria in your gut by 20%. And at the same time, you reduce the total number of bad bacteria by 10%. So it balances your gut microbiome by creating a pH, a gut environment that benefits the growth and development of your beneficial bacteria, which you want plenty of, right? Having a lot of beneficial bacteria has been directly associated with basically being healthy. And every chronic disease that I can think of is directly associated with an imbalanced gut microbiome. So you really can't be healthy without having a balanced gut. And sea moss is excellent, beyond excellent at balancing your gut microbiome. That's one of the things that no matter if you're getting, ultra high quality wild sea moss, or you're getting, perhaps still good but slightly lower quality sea moss, you're still going to notice that effect on your GI tract. There's no way you couldn't notice it. Even if your gut is healthy, it is, then it goes from just feeling good to feeling amazing, So, yeah, I try it out. Let me know if you guys agree or have a similar experience. And until next time, peace.